Insurance must be
It just
very
made it
comprehensive.
seem
Right.
like
Anyway, fellas. The point is, Halo's gonna be fun. Persona is bad. Can we all agree on that?
Yes.
Yeah.
And
Cool.
the bear was good.
Excellent. Welcome to Play to RP. I'm Oliver. I'm joined by Niall, Alex, and Lewis.
Hello.
Hello.
It's time for the PTR show, our bi-weekly news and discussion podcast. This time we're discussing cancelled games, backwards compatibility, and debuting our brand new game show. Can I get a ooh?
Whoop, whoop.
Nice fucking Jesus Christ!
I'm
not continuing until I get an ooh of some description.
Ah,
all right, cracking. It's your game show now.
And I'm hyped, me.
Banger, very good. All that and more. But first, does anyone want to talk about what games they're playing?
Oh, sorry, you said but more. Sorry, that really made me laugh.
Good show.
I've not been playing. I'll just start. I haven't played anything unless I mentioned it last time. I started GTA 4. I don't know how long ago we did this podcast. Well,
I
maybe
remember.
Nah, maybe he doesn't. I'll say it anyway. I started playing GTA 4. The plan is to play 4 and 5 before GTA 6 comes out. I know I don't need to play 4 for any sort of story reasons. I don't even need to play 5. It's more just a thing of if I play 5 first, I probably won't have any motivation to play 4 just because it's older. So I thought it'd be smart to just get that out of the way, and I haven't played it since I was like 13 or so. It's been fun so far. It's just GTA.
Yeah.
I wasn't expecting anything groundbreaking from it. I've played a bunch of GTAs in my lifetime. I will say, though, the story is actually quite good. It's definitely the thing that's carrying the game the most. The gameplay's a bit jank, as you can expect from a game from like 2008.
GTA 4 is definitely, yeah.
Yeah, like, it's not bad or anything. It's just, it feels like a PS3 game, and it is. But yeah, it runs good on PC. The game's fun. I'm interested to get to the end, and I'm interested to see how, if there is even that big of a difference between 4 and 5 when I do get to 5, to see if 5 truly is that much better, because everyone stands by, or a lot of people stand by, that 4 is the better game. But I don't know if they mean that by like gameplay or just sort of like vibes and feel, because 4 is a lot more serious than 5. So I'm interested to see that as I get to it. But yeah, that's all I've been playing. Oh, and Risk of Rain 2 with Alex. I've been playing a lot of Risk of Rain 2. It's a game that I've had for ages, but I only played it single player a couple times. Now that I'm playing it co-op with Alex, I'm really enjoying it. I understand why everyone voted it Game of the Year the year it came out. Like, I remember everyone saying they absolutely loved that game. When it came out in like 2022 or 2023, whatever it was. It might have been longer.
Is that when it was?
It might have been longer than that. It was a while ago. But I remember everyone who played it that year, said it was like their Game of the Year.
Yeah, everyone who plays it loves it. Like, I remember I booted it up for like 20 minutes, and Ed Boy messaged me. Friend of the show, Ed Boy, messaged me and was like, Risk of Rain 2 hype. And he hadn't messaged me in like 4 years. And
just
they
to
were just
tell you
like,
Risk of Rain 2 was good.
Yeah, literally.
No, but yeah, that's all I've been playing. I've been having a good time with those two.
It's been very fun. I've been really enjoying it because Lewis, when the Steam sale happened, he messaged me and was like, "Right, you getting Risk of Rain 2?" I was like, "Oh, okay." Sure.
Yeah, it was the one thing I was adamant about him buying because I said he will enjoy it, and I don't think he believed me. But I
just hadn't seen anything on it. I've never even heard of it.
I've never seen this game before in my life.
Really?
Really?
Yeah, literally, I'd never seen it before. I literally hadn't seen anything, and I bought it just because you told me to.
Lewis is how I feel whenever we do 20 questions on one of my games. I just can't believe it.
But Risk of Rain is such an insane one, though, because it was such a big game when it came out, and it's probably up there in terms of sales for like roguelikes and stuff. Like, it's a big game. Yeah. So I'm just surprised you've never seen it.
Nope.
No, literally never.
Is that what it is? It's roguelike. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
Cool.
It's very fun. One of the runs I had, me and Lewis were looking around for like 20 minutes for the teleporter, and I had, what was it, seven double jumps? So I could literally just leap across the map. It was great.
Cool.
Well, you know what else Lewis has been playing with Alex and Oliver and Niall? Super Battle Golf.
Oh yeah. All right. I think I saw that Overwatch then. So Jesus Christ.
Nah. Don't want to get sad. Super Battle Golf's really fun. It's probably the best friend slot game out there.
It's the best friend slot, yeah, by far. Easy.
Because the trick is, the trick is it's actually a good game. Yeah, like, it's a really good game.
It is a good game. Oliver has a difficult relationship with Super Battle Golf in that I'm getting older now, and it's getting harder and harder to regulate my blood pressure. And
you've also got Lewis.
I got Lewis. He's just a monster. He is a monster in the game. It's just you can someone can be miles and miles ahead, and you can knock them right back to the beginning of the course with a single weapon. It is very, very brutal. Good fun
It's
though.
a golf game where it doesn't matter how many strokes you hit the ball in, it's just how fast you do it. And Lewis has a thing of he'll just be like Oliver said, be a monster, like beat the shit out of you, and then if you do it back, he's forgotten everything he's done to you. Like the entire first game, he hit me every single time on tee off. I did it once on the second game. He was like, "Why are you doing that to me? How dare you?"
I'm just playing the game.
Yeah, he is just playing the game. The thing is, I completely like we argued about it a couple of times now, me and Lewis, and I completely understand where it's coming from. But I still the injustice of the things that have happened while playing that game. I still can't forget it. We've still got a course to play yet. I can't bring myself to boot up the game just yet. I need to try and forget. For sure.
Oh, I loved it. It was just funny because you guys would just be fighting each other and I'd just be running away with it.
Exactly. This is I'm not getting into it again. I'm not getting into it. This is what I'm talking about. Where Alex was winning and Lewis was just, who is closest to me?
Well, yeah. I've got to stop the competition.
No, but I wasn't the competition, Lewis. That's the anyway. Alex, what have you been playing, mate?
I have been playing a game called Xenoblade Chronicles. So I tried playing Xenoblade like 5 years ago, I think it was, for the Switch when it got a remaster. And it was very, very laggy, and I was like, I'll not play this. And then they released the Switch 2 version, and I get it. I get why people like this game. It's really, really good. The combat wasn't what I expected. It's basically an auto battler, and then you select different skills to do. So the position of where your character is. So like Shulk, he'll say like backslash. That's one of his moves, like in Smash, for example.
Yeah. For
go behind the enemy and use backslash, then you'll just do more damage. So it's all about positioning yourself with the enemy. So it'll do normal attacks and stuff, but like if you do a backslash behind him, then you'll just end up doing more damage. So I really liked that gameplay of it. It's very weird because it uses the D-pad a lot. So to select your skills, you have to use the D-pad, but you're also moving your character. So with the Switch Pro controller, I set my D-pad things to my back buttons. So it was so much easier for me to select my different skills and stuff, just because obviously I just had the left and right D-pad selected on the back.
Yeah.
So yeah, that was like a good thing that like I could do with the Switch 2 Pro controller. Story was really good. Like it hooked me. Like it teased me a little bit at the start because I was like, oh yeah, no, I do remember this, and then like I just wanted to know what kept happening, and then I ended up staying up until like 3 a.m. sometimes just because I needed to know what happened. And then played the epilogue as well. Epilogue wasn't as good, but yeah, it was fine for what it was. There was a character which was voiced by Perfect Peter from Horrid Henry, and I just couldn't. It really annoyed me.
So
that voice. Yeah, I finished it. Really enjoyed it. It took me about 55 hours, I think it was, that I said. I gave it a 9 out of 10.
I don't remember seeing an entry for it. I'm backlogged.
Because I haven't done it yet.
Wow,
he's a coward.
This guy.
Move over.
You got me.
It's not how I want to be.
I'm spending a lot of days moving all of my stuff over. I'm still doing it to this day.
I see it every day. I see it session from you.
It's arduous to do so.
Catching up though.
Yeah, slowly but surely. The next 3 years I've got to do ones where I wasn't playing that many games, but then like 2025 was ridiculous. So we shall see. What have I been playing here, you ask? Well, I'll tell you. So I started actually playing some games again, and I've been I played the Doom, the Dark Ages DLC Revelations. It's really, really, really good. Like excellent. Like this, the story. So the story of it takes place like just after the Dark Ages, I believe, and it uses like some really old lore, like from the original Doom novels from years and years ago. Like they name the Doomslayer. He's got a name now. And he spends pretty much all the DLC not in armor. He gets sent to purgatory. And he's got to like kind of like earn his way out. It gives you a new weapon. I'm not massively fond of it. It's like a spear. They get rid of your shield for a bit, and then they give you a spear. The spear was fine, but then they give you your shield back, and you kind of got to like switch between the two. I definitely preferred using the shield for the majority of it. And the new enemies they added as well were all really good. There was one that was really, really annoying because what it basically does, it summons loads of like mobs made of light that you can kill, but there's no point because they just keep coming back. So you've got to find this one fella who's summoning them, and he's got loads of health. And you just, as soon as you get near him, he teleports away. So you got to chase him all over the map. So that's really annoying. But I gave it a 9 out of 10. Really enjoyed it. I've also been playing Assassin's Creed Black Flag Resynced. I think about 5 or 6 hours in. That game is just what in your head is the best kind of remake in that it is what you imagine the originals look like if you went back and played it. Whereas if you went back and played it, it would surprise you how shit it actually looked. But it looks really nice. It's all the naval combats there. I haven't noticed anything different about the gameplay or anything. It's still got that signature Assassin's Creed jank where you're trying to jump on something, you can't quite do it. But it's still one of the better Assassin's Creed games, so I'll definitely be finishing it. And then finally, I've been playing a little game called Denture Attack.
Ooh.
Cheers now. I'm really enjoying Denture Attack. I'll give you a proper score when I finish it. I'm playing it on Steam Deck currently. Just a fun little game. What I don't understand is a lot of people have been saying that the gameplay is massively varied, and it's not. The gameplay is pretty much the same every level, but the gameplay is very, very good. And you just got to get it's all about just knowing what to press at the right time, which I suppose what every video game is like. But it's all down to like prompts and you knowing how to grind and knowing how to like slam your train down, knowing how to switch tracks, all that kind of stuff. It all comes together and it becomes like second nature and muscle memory, and it feels really, really good when you complete levels.
I think the variety comment probably comes from how much the levels can branch, because like the fact that you can jump, like you can give you access to a bunch of different areas, and also just like choosing whether to go on like grind rails or to like just go on like actual different tracks. Like it can send you down completely different areas.
I mean, that is true, but the comments I've been hearing, they're saying like it's multiple video games in one. You know what I mean? And it's just,
I wouldn't say that.
It's not at all. The gameplay is fair enough. Like you say, you can go on different rails and stuff like that. There's different ways to do that. But you can do it in any skating game. You know what I mean? It's not. Yeah. There's not a mad variety.
You can ride the Ferris wheel.
Yeah, no, but and that's happened in 2 separate levels, and I've played maybe 40 or 50.
They blow them quite early as well. I think that's like in the first like 10 levels.
Yeah. Legit.
Yeah, because there's the boat as well.
There's a boat. I think at one point you ride a whale. But again, the gameplay does not change when you do these things. It's exactly the same. You are just on a whale.
Yeah.
But so far, very, very good.
Goey?
No. Saros.
No.
Saros.
No, you picked.
No, a contender.
My God.
No, Denture Attack. I don't think Denture Attack will be a GOTY contender for me right now. It's not. I don't believe it's in my top 4. I can't think of my top 4 off the top of my head, but I know that it doesn't matter because Saros is my GOTY. Niall, is it time for Niall's Indie Game Corner?
Have I got anything that's not indie games? I do not. So yes. Have you got it?
I've not got it. I've not got it on my thing. It's the one that you're going
But your stance is you're about to press a button. You're like literally like that. Like,
yeah, I thought I was about to press it.
Yeah, Alex is bracing himself.
Shut up, you didgeridongus. It's time for Niall's Indie Game Corner.
Didn't need that twice. Didn't need it twice.
I think it was 3 times.
That was horrible.
So yeah. What have I been playing? Let me tell you. So first one is a game which I've saved Alex from, because it's an Alex game in everything but the gameplay.
So yeah, drink. I am listening.
He's not. He's got his headphones off. It's called Spanky Batter Swing. Spanky Batter Swing.
You
it's a very stylish 3D platformer where you play as an animal. Sounds like an Alex game. Problem is an animal, a bat. The problem is that everything you do has to be in rhythm. It's a rhythm platformer. Well, everything apart from jumping. The game though is very, very forgiving. Not in terms of actually doing successful inputs. It's really hard to do so. Probably one of the harder rhythm games I've played. But you don't get hit, and there's no fail state really. You can fall off the map, but like for example. There's enemies like ghosts which float in midair, and if you jump and then press the hit button but don't do it in time with the rhythm, you'll still hit them and bounce back up in the air, and then you can do it again repeatedly over and over and over again without them fighting back until you hit it in time with the rhythm. I only played the first like 2 levels, so enemies might eventually hit you back in the more tutorial levels, but it seemed a bit forgiving in that sense. So if you like rhythm-based platformers, that actually is based on rhythm, then there you go. Like unlike Hi-Fi Rush, where if you don't do something in rhythm, you just do less damage. In this one, it's all or nothing. So I played that. I also played a little game which some people might remember called Get Off My Lawn, which came out in 2016. Notorious for having mobile-esque microtransactions when it came out, was absolutely slated review-wise. But it's a fun little game. You can't use the micro. It's not that one. It was the one you initially saw with the old man. Yeah. So, it's a lane-based.
Years ago.
Yeah. It was 2016. It's a lane-based game where you just shoot aliens which come down in different lanes, different aliens which have different amount of health and like move differently, and then you get resource. The cool mechanic is that whenever you miss, your modifier resets to 0, and your modifier, the higher it goes up, the more money you get, which you can then buy on upgrades. And the idea is just keep going and keep getting more and more upgrades and try and get high scores. And I only played it because a bit of I got it for some reason when it came out, despite the terrible reviews, and never played it. And then I thought, this is a little blast from the past. Play a game which which was notorious when it came out, but everyone's forgotten about. It looks like a mobile game, but from what I understand, it was PC first. They just tried to do mad microtransactions, which were very egregious. So it looks like it was on mobile at the same time, which might explain it. Other than that, I played a game which, in a while's time, I might make us play for Video Game Book Club. Potentially, you'll forget
everyone
it.
Remember this game then.
And it's a game which none of you have played, but everyone's heard of. And this is actually true. Anti-Chamber.
I've heard of it. I think I played it.
I've heard of it.
I have heard of that. Wait,
Is it made by?
That was an old game. That was from like the mid 2010s, right?
Yes.
So it's YouTube used to. I watched so many
I've seen this.
Yeah, so it's a puzzle game which is entirely about perspective. Every puzzle you complete, well, no, there's 2 types of puzzles. The main puzzles you complete are entirely about perspective. Like a wall looks like a wall, but sometimes you can walk through it. In order to get past these stairs, you can keep going indefinitely, or you could turn around and see whether something's different that time around. Stuff that you stare at for longer might change shape or change, like properties, that sort of thing. There's might be a sign which says jump, but you actually need to walk, stuff like that. So it's the entire game. It's only about 3 hours. It's just about unlocking the entire map and exploring it all, and you got to do it by trying to look at things and do things from a different perspective. And yeah, it's just it's an incredible game. I don't think it'll ever be beaten. Like, there's a lot of games which are inspired by it. Like that game which I talked about, I think it was last episode, Object Impermanence, wouldn't have existed without this game. A lot of puzzle games in the similar vein wouldn't have existed without this game. So yeah, I think it'll be a fun one to play, maybe one day in the few years' time when you've forgotten about it.
I'll never forget.
You'll never forget.
Never forget.
I've already forgot.
I'll talk about one more because it's like a little cool game. It's called Express 414. No, 404. Express 404. It is a very, very simple game where it's like, imagine you're Poirot on the Orient Express, but instead you won't.
I won't imagine that.
But instead of you being a detective in the carriage with everyone else, yes, you are the driver. And what you have to do is you have to try and get to your destination with as many passengers alive as possible. And the way you do that is by keeping an eye on the mirror in the top left. Whenever lightning strikes, one of your passengers will glow with red eyes. They are the mimic. The problem is that mimics can change locations and they can change skin as well. And so you have to really keep an eye on who's the mimic, who's not, and then evict them. You can also evict the wrong person.
Why is Harley Quinn in the game?
Why not? And
continue.
and Yeah, you can't just evict everyone because you can see in the middle bottom right there that you have to reach a certain quota. The more passengers you evict, the less money you're gonna make. And literally, this is the entire game. The demo is out currently, and it's very chill as well. In terms of the music and the vibes. And it's just a great time. I highly recommend. It sat in my library for ages, and I eventually played it, and it was very, very good.
The art is very cool, assuming that it's not AI.
You would hope, wouldn't you? But it does look like Lewis's models.
Yeah, it does. It's
Yeah.
Some of them are very intricate. You know what I mean?
Yeah. But there we are.
Shut up, you didgeridongus. It's time for Niles Indie Game Corner.
There we go.
Cool. Excellent.
Shouldn't you have a separate one for when you're not?
You say this every time. You know what's the better question? When is Alex going to get actual headphones?
Don't like headphones.
Never.
Why?
Why don't you like I just don't like them.
Someone might creep up behind them, you see. He needs to be ready.
Who would creep up behind me? There's no entrance that way.
Where do you even buy wired headphones these days?
He got them with his iPhone.
But like, is it like I don't know. Is it the way it feels? Like, what is it?
Don't like
so it makes him feel.
Don't like it, right? Is that right?
If it just feels like someone's pressing on his head trying to squish it.
Yeah, maybe. That's what I mean. Well, no, you can not like something, but that's be a reason for why you don't like it.
Do you know Alex?
You what?
This was the same guy who said no to Rocket League for years and then eventually played it for no reason and said no to Overwatch for years.
That's true. He also said
and then
Overwatch,
eventually, yeah.
He also said Overwatch stinks, and then he got obsessed.
Yeah.
Obsessed.
One day it will join the call with big headphones on.
I mean, there's a pair down here.
Alex
do you want me to wear them?
Every time.
Do you want me to wear them?
No, you don't have to wear them.
I'll wear them.
Those are like some cheap headphones, though, you know.
There we
maybe
go.
That's why I don't like. Maybe he's been wearing like really cheap.
No, these are like. Nah, these are like 40 quid. Astros.
He'll play one game of Overwatch with those headphones on and immediately be in plat.
Yeah,
like,
Astro A10.
Yeah.
Astros. I remember Astros. I remember Tritons. I had a pair of Tritons.
Do like Astros shoes?
Yeah.
What did you say about shoes?
I said the only Astros I know are shoes.
Oh, you weren't cool enough. That's why.
Probably.
He didn't play COD, did he? So
I didn't play COD. I don't completely missed that part anyway.
Out with the olds, in with the news. It's news time.
Now here's with some fresh news, hot off the press, please and thank you.
Yeah, I'll give you some hot press. We'll start with apparently Bethesda have reportedly cancelled an unannounced PvP FPS title, which I imagine has been cancelled because they've just received the mandate to make games which people actually want to play. Honestly, there's not much more to this story apart from the fact. I mean, it'll be interesting to think about why, because Bethesda are not known for their great gunplay, from what I understand.
They are not. That's all.
They are known from the opposite. They're known from using a system which allows people to use aimbot in their Fallout games, and then have not improved the gunplay because of that. But yeah, so this was from Alex Jones's LinkedIn profile, who has been at Bethesda for 12 years, mentioned that there was an unannounced PvP title that has now been cancelled. It was referred to as Project Platinum.
It's worth noting here, by the way, because this is very confusing from the webpage that I'm looking at. It says Bethesda Softworks, so you would assume developed by Bethesda. That might not be the case because Alex Jones is Alex Jones, the guy. He's worked on Wolfenstein titles, which are developed by Machine Games, which are known for the gunplay. So,
but yeah, it might
depends who it's developed by.
Yeah, well, either way, it's we're getting Fallout, we're getting Elder Scrolls, we're not getting Bethesda PvP game, Project Platinum. Boom, roasted. Next one, another cancelled shooter title called Project Ekur. That was being developed in some form, some stage by Halo Studios. So they were obviously making Campaign Evolved, which we're all incredibly excited about. And now, then they were going to be making a follow-up to that, which a lot of people assumed. They're making a remake in order to It's a new studio, probably filled with people who worked together before, but to build cohesion in a new engine so that they can do hopefully an easy project, which is just remaking the game which already exists, and then they can move on to something new. This game, though, started out initially as a battle royale, and probably when they noticed that the battle royale genre was dying, they moved over and changed it to an extraction shooter. And then when they noticed the extraction shooter genre was an absolute minefield, and if you're not Arc Raiders, it's going to die, they then changed it to the headline doesn't state it, but from what I understand, it was basically a Battlefield type game where it was like 100 players, massively multiplayer. Well, not massively multiplayer, it's an MMO, but a massive game of shooting boys. And then after all that, it was cancelled again. So, but I mean, honestly, the fact that they went through 3 different variations that were very, very different, probably a good idea to be cancelled. But then it begs the question: what are Halo Studios gonna do next after Campaign evolved?
Just hopefully just make another Halo game. That's what they do. Just a single player Halo game. We'll stick a bit of multiplayer in it. You don't need to reinvent the wheel. I don't think people will buy it. People will play it, regardless of the fact that people have been complaining about the last 2 that came out.
I was gonna say it kind of seems like they need to reinvent it a little bit because no one really liked the last ones that have come out.
But people are gonna play it anyway. It doesn't matter.
I mean, no, that's true.
I feel like history remembers Halo Infinite incorrectly. I feel like everyone kind of really liked Halo Infinite when it came out. It's just that it died quickly.
I loved the multiplayer. I loved it.
Yeah,
I stand by
multiplayer was
that. I love the
fun, yeah.
multiplayer.
Yeah, it was
The
fun. There's nothing
campaign,
wrong with
if you remember now, was poo.
It was, yeah, I know, but honestly, it was the same as every other Halo campaign.
Yes,
All of them were poo.
We liked it. We liked it as much as all the rest of them, apart from 3, which we like more.
Yeah, I mean, I like Reach.
Like, the multiplayer was really fun. It just, they did nothing with it, and they started focusing too much on battle passes, but then not doing any content whatsoever, and it was just really boring to play.
Yeah.
There was no progression, like, at all.
I would have carried on playing multiplayer for a long time if people would have carried on playing it, but sadly, I'm a Halo boy. I really like the Halo multiplayer experience. I always have.
I think for Halo as a franchise to survive, I don't think the kids are going to, because that's the thing, you need kids for battle passes to work. You either need kids or you need like little gremlins to play League of Legends. Like those are the 2 types of people that can make battle passes work. And so what I think they should do is do like old-fashioned 3-year development cycle, make a good campaign, an actual good campaign, and multiplayer that can have some microtransactions, and then just move on to the next one. That's what I think.
Yeah.
But that's the thing. 2 months ain't that bad of people enjoying a game. But because it's not Fortnite, which has been running for like 10 years now, people are like, yeah, it was a nothing burger.
It's an impossible bar to reach, really. But you never know. It's because this will end up on Game Pass. So I say this as if it exists. This next game that they do make will end up on Game Pass, and Call of Duty is no longer on Game Pass. Maybe the kids will flock to it.
Well,
yeah, I mean,
I think the smarter thing with Halo should just be make a separate client for multiplayer that is just a live service perpetual thing. I don't think having a new game with new multiplayer is really the way forward for any of these multiplayer games anymore, apart from Call of Duty, and that's just because Call of Duty is Call of Duty. I just think if you want Halo to succeed and you want to do something with it, it'd be better to just make its own separate multiplayer client now, like Fortnite or like Warzone or whatever, and just have it constantly be updated.
No, but see, then they'll have to actually update it. That's the issue.
Yeah, I just don't think it'll ever have enough traction for that to work, though. Like, I think they should treat multiplayer as it's like something which they can get money out of through microtransactions for a couple of months as like the tail after the game comes out. Because I just don't think they can make one which lasts perpetually. Maybe what they can do is they can have that client and it works like that, but then they do a big update whenever there's a new Halo. But then that means they've got a client which are updating every 3 to 4 years.
Yeah, I don't know. Halo should just be better, clearly.
Halo should just be better. We'll move on to the last story. So Xbox backwards compatibility is now available on PC, starting with 4 original Xbox games. So this is interesting. They are allowing people to basically emulate original Xbox games on PC through an official kind of like store. They'll all be on Game Pass, I imagine. on PC and handheld. They are starting with Conquer Live and Reloaded, Crimson Skies, High Road to Revenge, Fusion Frenzy, and Blinks the Time Sweeper, which Lewis does have an issue with.
No, I don't have an issue. I just think it's an insane game to start with, considering up until a couple of years ago, it was considered basically a game that wasn't real. The only reason it became a big deal is because of that Twitter account that, like, I can't remember what it was called, but it was like a Twitter account that would like show old nostalgic things.
Yeah.
And then he posted about Blinks, and everyone was like, "Wait, what is this game?" And then everyone played it and went, "Damn, this was bad." So I'm not surprised I haven't heard of it, but it kind of became popular again because of that. And to launch your backwards compatibility emulation thing with like such an unknown niche game that apparently isn't very good is just a weird one to start with. But I also made the argument that I don't know what Xbox has, to be fair, that's first party or whatever that's good. So I don't know.
Nothing that hasn't really been remade or released on other consoles anyway. But it's nice. So they're accessible through Game Pass Essential, which I believe is the base sub, or great or fantastically, you can buy them. You can actually buy the titles for, I think it's $10. Yeah, $10 each, and but if you previously bought them on other consoles, that carries over, and you can you just play them for free essentially.
Wow.
I am a fan of being able to buy them separately. Yes. I hate that Nintendo took that away from us, so I'm happy that Xbox seemingly have something in place for that.
On the last PTR show, we were saying bring back the virtual console, and that is essentially what the virtual console was. Just charge people for your old games and give them a way to play them, and everyone's happy.
Yeah.
The fact that it's on the essential tier is really good, though. It's literally the inverse of how PlayStation works, where they charge the most for their oldest, worst game.
Yeah. And they give you like one new game every like 5 months, and it's a game you've never heard of.
Or it's a game you've already played, like Guitar Man.
Yeah.
You play each game.
I'm a big fan of this.
You play each game up to a quadruple of its original rendering resolution. I think it's 60 FPS for Fusion Frenzy, 30 FPS for the other, and you can adjust like VSync, anti-alias, and all that kind of shit that you usually would be able to on PC games. So it's all very good news, really. There's no negative to say about it.
30 FPS is more than enough for any game. That's for sure.
I was having this argument with someone today, and it's just it's not. Well, that's okay. It's fine. It's one of those things. Like, I used to think the exact same thing, but then I played a PlayStation 5 game where you could change from performance mode to quality mode, or whatever it is, and once you change performance mode, you never go back. There is no going back. Once you play something at 60 FPS, you cannot go back to playing it at 30 FPS.
No, it just feels horrible. It just feels like it's genuinely lagging, and it feels like it just feels wrong to play. I remember when Final Fantasy VII came out, the optimal way to play that on the original PS5 was to play it on quality mode because the performance mode was so blurry. Yeah. But I kept it on performance because I'd rather it feel smooth than look better. I just would. Like, I don't care how it looks if I can play the game at a good frame rate. And it's the sacrifice I'll always take. Yeah, I'll always go for the frames over the fidelity.
And a few years ago, I would have pointed you right in the face and called you a fool, but not now. No,
I'll call him a fool.
I'll call him a fool.
He's a fool.
Wait, Alex, do you agree that 30 FPS is fine?
Yeah, I don't have a problem with it.
Actually, a freak.
I remember when I played the Witcher 3 originally on PC. I played at 20 FPS, and that was still fine.
Now that's insane behavior.
Oh, right, so you've got an issue with 20. Like, 20 is too low, but 30's fine.
30's enough.
I agree. There's the higher you get, there is definitely the law of diminishing returns for sure. Like 120 FPS, I don't think that's necessary. I think 60 is completely fine because the higher you get, the less of a difference you're going to see due to just how much the human eye can actually comprehend. Yeah. But I think 60 is what every game should aim for sure.
Yeah.
Wait, can I just say, by the way? No, can I just say something, by the way? Do you remember at the start of this podcast when Alex was talking about what he's been playing? And one of the things he's been playing was Xenoblade, the new remaster version for the Switch 2. Yeah. And one of the points he made was that he stopped playing it because it ran like ass.
Oh,
yeah, it did.
Right?
It didn't reach 30.
The first one ran at 30 FPS.
Yeah, it didn't reach 30.
The second one does not. It runs at 60.
Damn.
Did you
Your
know?
experience was like massively improved because it's 60 now.
You know what, Lewis? It was meant to be a rage bait here, but now you bring it back. So there you go. You caught me.
All right.
I mean, I originally said it because it was supposed to be rage bait as well. Did you know that the human eye can see up to 3 miles away?
I definitely can't.
You freak
No,
out.
if you don't wear your glasses.
I do. I've got one now, you swine. I can see. I just can't see 3 miles away.
I can.
No, you can't.
Alex can.
No
Yeah, I
one
can.
can. It's a lie. No one.
I got perfect vision.
Yeah,
Well,
but if
you-
there's like a medium-sized box in front of you, you can't see very far because of your height.
All right. Let's stop. Let's be devolving. That's the end of the news right now. Unless there's any more. No.
That's it from me.
Right. So, is it time for the new game show? What's he doing?
Time for the new game show.
Oh,
It's time.
right.
It's time.
Right. So we've got a new game show. Oh my god, my earphones are falling apart. What is happening?
Oh my god.
Right, I'll fix
God.
that. I'll fix that after that's just completely come apart. All right, okay. Anyway, got a new game show. It's called Game Lord. Am I right now?
Game Lord, and I am the Game Lord.
You are the Game Lord. Okay, cool.
Yeah. So to explain it, the idea is that these 3 boys, Oliver the bald, Alex the small, and Lewis the smelly, will be competing in tasks which I've set to just be the best. There's first place, second place, and third place. First gets 3 points, third gets 1 point. At the end of every episode, there'll be a winner, and then we'll keep track of the scores. And then at the end of a certain number of episodes, there'll be a winner of the whole thing.
A champion of champions, if you will.
Yes,
Wow.
at least a champion to begin with. But yes. So we should roll on to the first task.
Right.
I'd say.
Okay. What do I need to do here? Do you need to explain beforehand, or do I just play it?
So this task is first to get 1 million points, and we're starting off, I believe, by just looking at Oliver and Lewis.
Right.
And so you can hit play.
Right, I'm gonna turn it up. Sorry, apologies for those watching if this is going to be loud. We've not done this. We've not tried this yet. So
We've not done it.
okay.
And also, everyone's audio and volume wildly different on the clips. I tried my best.
That's crazy.
Yeah, massively so.
Right, cool.
Almost unbelievably so.
I'm going to play it. So just the first clip, yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Right.
Task 1. First to 1 million points wins.
Okay. Challenge is to score 1 million points. Fastest wins. That's right. Underground 2. Gonna go into the hard score mode. Just pick the training level. Any level with the bowl.
Right. This should be a
You're
game
like
where
very
I can
quiet at the
easily accrue like a
faintly hear
million
Lewis.
points.
Oh, no, wait, I'm gonna
make
mute
our way
it.
over to the
Yeah,
bowl
what?
in the
Never
other
mind.
area.
I have genuinely, and I mean the game is bit trip runner by the way, and also I'm not pressing start because you said it doesn't count until I press start, and I have no idea how long this is going to take. But I genuinely have not booted this game up since like 2014, and I remember the whole premise being running through stages, and you get points. Whether or not you get 1 million points is something we're going to find out shortly. But yeah, bit trip runner.
See the score, and then we are just going to keep constantly changing tricks while we grind. So what we're looking for is around
Just 1 million in Tony Hawk.
10,000 times 100, something like that.
Hard one. I might be completely wrong here. Like, it might be possible that you don't get that many points. I remember you getting points. It's entirely possible you only get, like, a couple hundred. But we're going to experience this together. And whether or not this game is good or interesting, I suppose we'll find out now. And I don't know if there's cutscenes to skip and stuff. But if there is, I will be skipping them. There is score in the top left. I assume it's just like it's literally run to the right side of the screen and jump over shit.
I'm just going to quickly just bashing in tricks as fast as I can.
He's bashing the
There might even
tricks.
be a faster way to do it.
The trick
You
bashing.
missed out a very specific part of this video now. So we're getting up towards 90.
Oh,
so
Yeah.
nearly
What
there.
did you say?
Oh,
He just said some racist stuff.
oh,
That's
yeah. Stop stopping. That'll do. Million. Easy.
God, these noises
Easy.
are crazy. These noises, these like splodgy noises in the background are literally The only thing
What
I
the
can think of
fuck?
is
That's so fast.
if you remember that lost episode of SpongeBob where he has that weird walk cycle, where he wanted to watch that lost episode of SpongeBob for ages, and then he put in the tape finally, and it was just SpongeBob walking down
It's just
doing
waffling
that
about
walk
SpongeBob.
cycle.
Yeah, I didn't even
What
realize
You know
I'd hit a
what that
million.
reminded me of? Also, I am seeing that score in the top left go up like crazy.
Like, I
I'm
didn't
pretty
notice
sure
it
it's
until
1 million.
14 million, I think.
1.5 million. Easy. Let's see it. Nope, go past, go past.
Right, there we go. Get a pause.
Right, the definitely.
Right, so you
Right.
got it. So, let me reveal the times it took for Lewis and Oliver.
Lewis must have been fucking rapid there.
Did you count my actual million? Because I didn't notice.
I
until
got
15.
it exactly on.
Okay.
So Lewis got it in 48 seconds.
Okay.
Oliver got it in 1 minute
Yes.
and 10 seconds. So Lewis is currently
falls
in the
onto a
lead.
winner there, you know, proper falls onto a winner. I didn't even think.
Mine
of
was a
this
complete
game.
gamble. I barely remembered this game at all.
And so now we'll move on to Alex.
It's
What the
Alex.
fuck did Alex do?
Right, so I picked San Andreas because I cannot think of a single game where I can get score. So I am gonna do a money cheat on San Andreas to get 1 million. So it's typing it like a fucking essay to get this cheat. Am I a million?
Damn, you
Come
stopped just.
on.
There we go.
1
Now give it a
million.
pause.
Perfect.
Right.
So, Alex using cheats managed to be able to get 1 million US dollars, also known as maybe points, in 28 seconds. Which, as a reminder, Lewis did it in 48 seconds, so Alex is now in the lead.
Oh,
Um,
we're counting that.
See,
I
I
didn't
knew.
get any points.
I mean, I don't know.
I would say that in GTA, your points are your money.
Right. Number one, now Greg Davis. At
Yeah.
never at any point in the TV show Taskmaster says, "I don't know." You've got to make the decision here.
You
I'm
are
not
the
sure.
game lord.
I'm
not sure.
You are the game lord. You have got to make the decision on whether the cash equals points.
Well, maybe, but also another aspect of it. Lewis, do you think cheats are in the spirit of the game?
I'd argue generally no. If we're talking specifically GTA, I would argue cheats are always in the spirit of the game. It's what you play GTA for.
So before we go to any further, shall we roll the third clip?
All right. Okay. I can roll. Let's quickly go into game options. Turn the perfect.
God damn it!
Well,
There was
How did I not
nothing.
know
There was nothing in the rules.
How did I not notice that when I was watching Oliver's gameplay that the bar didn't move?
There was nothing in the rules that said you cannot use cheats.
That is true.
yeah,
I can't
exactly.
argue
So you
that.
can't use cheats.
Yeah, I've got no issue with you cheating. I mean, if you
Of
cheated
course you
to
don't.
get 1 million points, then it would have been fine. But he's got $1 million.
Yeah,
Wow.
that is the key. Yeah, it's true.
I feel like
Points,
for
dollars,
GTA in particular, if you asked anybody, do you get points in GTA? They say no.
Oh,
They wouldn't say
So
no.
I think I'm gonna have to not allow it. Sadly.
Yes!
That's fine. I was literally fighting for my life and trying to figure out a game with score, and I was like, fuck it, I'll just do a money cheat.
Yeah. So with that task, we have Lewis on 3 points, Oliver on 2 points, and Alex on no points.
Okay.
And so now this one is all 3 of you together. Task 2, which is to upset somebody.
upset
Fastest
somebody.
wins.
I can't remember what I did for this. I don't think. All right. Okay. Here we go.
I'm skeptical on if mine's going to count.
Is this playing? No.
Did you pause it?
We paused
It was on the edge of our Stanley Parable. Let's go.
Set somebody in a game. Fastest wins. Started from the title menu of Yoshi's Island. Starting on 1-1 immediately.
I don't know if this is going to count because GTA 4, as far as I know, doesn't have any sort of menu screen, or at least the version that I'm using just bypasses the menu screen. But my, I guess, logic is if I hold a gun in front of someone or just start beating on someone, it'll probably upset them.
Still will. So, make him upset. Which, I don't know why it's taking so long to load, and I just want to upset the narrator. Please.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left. This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well.
So we're going to test this out pretty quickly. Would you say they're upset? They're upset. They're upset. I'm taking that.
So the stipulation needs to upset somebody in the game. If I wanted to also upset myself, I'd play Skyrim. But here we are. Immediately run straight into a shy guy, and there, I've upset him.
Banger.
Done.
Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. Ah, yes, truly a room worth admiring. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Nope.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't 5 years ago. Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been... What? Really? I was in the middle of something. Do you have zero consideration for others? Are you that convinced that I want something bad to happen to you? Why, I don't know how to convince you of this, but I really do want to help you, to show you something beautiful. Look, let me prove it. Let me prove that I'm on your side. Give me a chance.
How long does he do
now
this
listen
for?
carefully, this is important. Stanley walked
This was a just in
through
case.
the red door. Aha, perhaps you misunderstood. Stanley walked through the red door. I still don't think we're communicating properly. Stanley walked... All right, fine, go ahead, Stanley. You want to know so badly what's out there? You want to find out what lies at the end of this road you've chosen? Well, don't let me stop you. You see? There's nothing here. I haven't even finished building this section of the map because you were never supposed to be here in the first place.
We can pause it there.
Rooms,
That's fine.
So...
So yeah, I think all 3 are valid.
Yes.
I think all of us was great. And I'll say straight away that Oliver won this one in 16 seconds. Got 3 points. Can anybody hazard a guess at who came second here? Well, the first question is actually, did Lewis start from a start menu?
I did. I recorded it and let it record. The game boots straight in. I can't stop it, but you are right. I was worried about this.
Yeah.
It uses a modded version of the game to bypass loading screens and start menus.
It's not our call to make, but I think for this one, at the very least, there's not a lot he could have done other than unmod the game, I guess.
Yeah, I could have. Yeah, I could have uninstalled.
You can't alt tab out the game as well, so it would have been hard for him to record it as well without that mod.
Admittedly, I could have chosen a different game.
Also, it wouldn't have mattered because Lewis did it in 27 seconds, and using the earliest possible point for Alex, it took him 1 minute and 34 seconds, over a minute longer. So yeah, with that one, Oliver with 3 points, Lewis with 2, and Alex with 1 point. So Alex is now on the board.
Yeah,
I'm on the board at least.
It's going to be interesting this last one because it's subjective.
Yeah, I'm really excited for this one.
We're ready to go.
Ready to go.
Do you want to say what it is?
So this last task for this episode is most spectacular fall. The person who falls most spectacularly will win.
Okay, cracking. Right, let's go.
Right, we're giving Steep a go. I don't know if this game has a main menu. I've installed this on a whim. I have played this game for a total of, I think it said 30 minutes. So I do not know the controls. I do not know how to play. I'm uncertain if you can even fall.
Right, so challenges fall most spectacularly. I think he said. What did he say? He said.
I couldn't remember what he said.
Fall spectacularly. Most spectacular fall wins. Now Alex will immediately know what I'm going to do here, and honestly, I'd be surprised if he didn't do the same thing himself. So I know
I
you're
didn't.
not supposed to fall, but I just like this entire process of getting up to where you need to get to do it.
But usually in these sports titles, skateboarding, snowboarding, you can ragdoll and fall. Whether or not I can find a mountain to actually do so is a completely different question, and whether it even lets you do that in the first place, I don't know. But I guess we'll find out. This is clearly where I was. That looks pretty steep, if you ask me. This is clearly where I was seated when I originally played. I will try and get something going here, and figure out the controls as we go along.
Now, I'm being slightly loose with the definition of fall. So, I looked up the definition, and fall primarily means to drop or descend from a higher to a low position, whether physically, metaphorically, or as a reference to the autumn season. So we should really get bonus points because we're in autumn plains here, which is all about the fall. But what we're actually going to do is head over to this wall over here.
If I can get something really good straight away or something that feels good, I will absolutely take it.
Don't we all have different definitions?
I'm just not very confident because
Oh yeah, I definitely
like I
did.
said, I don't know any of the controls, and I don't even know if you can actually ragdoll. But I guess we're gonna find out. I mean, it's a walk
I wouldn't say that's spectacular.
As the distance. If we go as spectacular as the distance in which I'm falling.
God, he is just not trying to get up at all.
You know what? He's disappointed. I'm happy.
This one. I'm gonna break through it. Go up yonder. Go up again. And one of the orbs in this game is to jump from this specific place down to those little islands down there. So that's what we're going to do. Let's go. And this is our spectacular fall. Look at it. It's beautiful. It's spectacular. That would be the word I would use to describe this. And there we go. And just in case you want it to be more spectacular. Whee!
I'm scared that we haven't seen Alex.
Oh shit!
Sorry.
I'll pause.
No, it's fine. So those are the first two falls. I'm not actually going to reveal what I think so far. We're just going to move straight on to Alex's.
Straight on to Alex's. Right, it's 17 seconds.
Battle golf, and I am gonna jump gracefully, or falling gracefully. I don't like falling gracefully. There you go. I think that was pretty spectacular.
Yeah.
So this is a comparison between all three at the same time.
Yeah, we all have different definitions of spectacular there.
Yeah.
So there we are. So for me, this is what I think off the bat. I've actually changed what I was originally gonna say for one of them after watching it again. I think that Oliver's is barely a fall.
Oh, fuck off. I mean, okay,
But
I respect your opinion.
The view, the view, is spectacular.
It is.
So that is important, and also he did do a little jump at the end, so there is a fall there. Alex's is the better fall, but it just didn't last long enough. I don't think it lasted long enough to be truly spectacular. And then Lewis's was just the best.
Yeah.
So because it had the bigger fall, it had great views, it had spectacular ragdoll stuff. I was originally going to give Oliver just 1 point, but I think I should give both Alex and Oliver 2 points and Lewis 3 points.
Okay, I accept that.
So there we are.
That's valid.
Yeah, no, that part of Spyro 2 is probably if it was me judging, then I definitely would have picked that. If someone else did, you know what I mean. I like that orb. That's my favorite orb in the game.
So good.
To be fair, the definition of fall says to suddenly go down onto the ground or towards the ground without intending to or by accident.
I must have read a different definition of fall.
So
Oliver just loves Toy Story, so he wanted to fall with style.
Yeah. That's true.
Well, technically, none of ours would count because they're all intentional.
Yeah, they're all intentional. Yeah.
So as I tally up these scores, Oliver, if you can head over to just the back end of YouTube and click on the intro, we can now premiere the intro for the series. I didn't want to do it first because it spoiled the clips. It's on the back end. It's not live.
Yeah. I'm going.
Going.
Don't rush me. All right. So yeah, a game lord intro. Yeah.
Yes.
All right. 1 second. 1 second. Right. Oh wait. Right. All right.
And there we go.
Amazing. Very good.
That is amazing. That is really good.
So we're gonna play that before each iteration.
Yes. Yes, of course. And so with that, we have the final scores for the first episode, which in last place was Alex with 3 points. Oliver in second place with 6 points, but the winner is Lewis with 8 points.
8 points. That's very good.
Huzzah!
Closer than I
Like
thought
always.
it'd be, for sure.
And there we are.
Cool.
Boom.
That's very good then. That was a good idea. We'll carry on doing that.
Very nice.
Cool. Is there anything else we want to do, fellas, before we finish?
I'm back.
Oh, you're back.
you're right.
Niall's back. Anything else anyone wants to bring up before we end the PTR show?
Niall's still in minus points for the draft.
He is
For
still
now.
in draft.
Because Halo, the most anticipated game of July 2026, is coming out soon. So I'm excited.
Okay.
And also it's good reviewing well. So
Didn't you got like 13 points for it, something like that?
that's what it's looking like right now. Ish.
Okay, cool. Well, other than that, thank you very much for watching. We shall see you next time.
Goodbye.
Bye.